reportedly shot at by police 38 times. Jeffrey Feiger now taking on the case, alleging not just a very different perspective on what happened, but also claiming that there was an effort by police to, in some ways, mislead the public about what happened here. You decide.
He has a firing squad behind him and they shoot him 38 times after tasing him. If that's crisis intervention, God help us all.
Jeffrey Feiger describing the way he sees the death of Porter Burks, the 20-year-old fatally shot by Detroit police officers as he held a knife.
Drop the knife for me, man. Come here real quick. You're okay? You're not in any trouble.
Feiger says Burks had been dealing with paranoid schizophrenia for 3 years and was in the midst of a medical psychotic break when his brother called 911 for help. I spoke with a different brother Thursday after the press conference.
It's a mental disease that, affected him in the long run, but it didn't deserve for his life to get took.
Detroit Police Chief James White said at an earlier press conference officers were working to peacefully resolve the situation. Thursday, he added police only had 5 seconds to stop the threat after they say Burks made a move.
The officers were trying to negotiate with him, and without provocation, he charged the officer with a knife in hand.
I have more questions today than I have answers.
Feiger enumerating those questions, taking issue with what police say about the size of the knife Burks had and the distance between Burks and police when he was shot.
Are you telling me that today you don't have sufficient equipment to send an officer towards somebody with a 3-inch knife and instead you have to execute him beginning at 45 feet?
Feiger claiming the threat Burks posed to his family prior to the call was also overstated by police.
Did several of his siblings get cut? Yes. But there was a recognition that he was mentally ill.
Detroit police responded to some of these claims in a statement. It reads in part, "The body cam videos of the incident show the efforts our officers made to de-escalate the situation with Mr. Burks. DPD is proud of the many times we have achieved safe outcomes with armed and mentally ill individuals by relying on trained interaction and a great deal of patience." And this lawsuit has not been filed yet, but we expect it should be filed next week. Feiger is also considering a federal